What's up, guys? It's John Mascarello from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new here, I am a six-figure e-commerce seller. I sell on mainly Amazon and eBay, and I sell used books and media. And today is my birthday, and I want to share with you something that I always do on my birthday week. Not necessarily exactly on my birthday, but always the week of, and I find it extremely helpful to kind of set the next year ahead. And here we go. If you could like this video, I'd greatly appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel. I mean, it is my birthday, so if you could do that, that'd be the best gift ever. But let's get into it. So every year on my birthday, I use that almost as the goal setting for the year. I forgot where I got this from, but I remember reading it or hearing it somewhere that instead of using New Year's as the start of the year, you should use your birthday, just because it's less crowded. It's, you're not bombarded with all like the New Year's messages and like everyone saying, oh, lose weight, get healthy. Like basically you just focus on yourself. Me, I feel I'm very lucky. My birthday falls obviously in June. And so that's halfway through the year, which is a great time because obviously you have 6 months prior and you have time to make adjustments for the next 6 months to the year. So yeah, basically what I do is I go back and kind of reflect, think about one, what goals I want to set for the next year, and two, look back. I have a very bad habit of not necessarily seeing progress that I've made. I'm very in the moment, I guess you could say, where I'm not like, oh, like last year at this time, I was not even close to where I am now. So for example, last year at this time, I had a storage unit. I had 2 storage units I was working out of, processing gaylords of books. I was only doing, I think, every other week, so I was doing 24 gaylords a month. I was still going to thrift stores, getting books in my local area to kind of supplement only getting 24. I was doing free book pickups and running Facebook ads to do so. I don't really do that anymore. What else? I wasn't really selling that much on eBay. So if I look back, like sometimes I'm just like, oh man, like I have so much further to go in this business. Like, am I even making progress? So like flash forward a year, now I have a 3,400 square foot warehouse. I have 2 helpers, someone who's listing, someone who's helping me process the books. I'm doing 44 gaylords a month. What else? My eBay business has pretty much probably tripled from last June. What else? I started a YouTube channel. And yeah, I've just done some other stuff. I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I mean, I really do have to sit down and think about it. But I also like to use like June or my birthday week to like almost like evaluate like other stuff. Like, and I haven't really done a good job of this, but this year I'm really gonna track it. So like take like I want to kind of do more of an overall life thing, mainly like, it sounds silly, but like how much money are in the business accounts, how much do you weigh, like how many times, like almost track like the workouts and all this other stuff. I don't have any of that data from last year, but I kind of want to do that because it's definitely a good milestone, and to have that almost all in one place would be like, oh wow, like 3 months into, like, so let's say, what is it, July, August, so maybe in September I'm like, oh wow, like these numbers haven't changed much, like what's going on. It's easy, a year sounds like a very long time, but it's kind of a short period of time. Like this year like flew by, like since it's just crazy to me how much it flew by. So what I'm planning on doing is I like to sit down and be like, what went right the last year? Like what did I like to doing? What were you doing? For me, like, I kind of journal on and off, so there's definitely some stuff there that I can look back on. Instagram, you know, I tend to document some stuff, so I could use that to kind of go back a year, see what I posted, to kind of jog my memory. I do keep, you know, records of like what I'm spending, so it's easy to see, oh, like I was only buying, you know, 24 Gaylords at this time. So yeah, so that's kind of one thing I like to look at, like what's going right, what was I doing, have I improved? Obviously, like, I feel like there's always going to be like, you've improved in these areas, but these areas kind of maybe didn't go so well. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes, or you want to improve upon. Then I like to do like, what do I want to do more of? So like, what is working and like, what should I be doing more of? And then on the flip side, what's not working? What do I need to stop doing? That's a big one for me. And then I kind of boil that down and then kind of come up with, it's not necessarily like money goals per se or financial goals. It's more general, like, yes, like there are numbers that I want to hit or whatever, but it's more putting in systems into place, more for me this year. I basically want, one of my biggest goals is going to be to basically replace myself. I want to be able to have the place running fully functional without me, which is a crazy concept to me. I know. I love to work and I've always really wanted to, but you know what, like, I just want to be able to, like, for instance, like, I'm going away for the next day and a half, and nothing is getting done. We're not processing any books, and it's because, like, I'm a big part of the book processing, and I don't really have anyone trained to, you know, open up when I'm not there, get stuff done. So that's going to be a big focus for me, even, and keeping the eBay piece in place. I don't want to just do Amazon, like I've said before. So I think the automating an Amazon business is hard. It's doable, but the eBay piece is going to be a little more tricky. But I am going to figure that out. So that's going to be a big goal for me. Health and fitness, I definitely have let that fall apart as I've been building this business. So I want to get that back on track. And I'll probably do another video kind of outlining what maybe I thought went well, didn't go well. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. For stuff like this, I kind of like to keep it to myself, and it's not due to accountability, it's just due to focus, really. Like, I just want to focus on them myself. Like, I don't necessarily want to share them. So that's kind of my process, or things that I do like around my birthday week, and I find it like really helpful. It's more of like a quieter time. You know, you don't have all the New Year's resolution stuff, like the gyms aren't like, it's just, for me, I mean, obviously it depends on when your birthday falls, but I think it's a quiet time for most people, unless your birthday falls in the January, December-ish, to kind of get quiet, find out what's working. So I would sit down, I like to do it with a piece of paper, or maybe even in a journal, and basically ask myself, like, what's working well, and based on that, what do I want to do more of? What's not working well, and what I want to do less of? And then what do I want to, when I sit down for my next birthday, like, what do I want to be able to say that I accomplished? What do I want my life to look like at that point? I have a really hard time planning like 5 years into the future. So I kind of take it year by year. I mean, yeah, I have like some idea of what I want in the future, but for the most part, I think even today it's really, really hard to plan 5 years out. So yeah, that's basically what I do on my birthday. I hope you found it helpful. Or hell, even if it's not your birthday and you want to get some clarity, I would suggest answering those 4 questions. And if you do, put them in the comments. Let me know, like, what do you want to do more of this year? What do you want to do less of this year? There's still 6 months left in the month. So a lot of time left, or 6 months left in the year. So a lot of time left to make some changes, finish the year strong. And please like the video, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And I'll talk to you guys soon.